Well, good day to you. Welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be another tool review. I've got this ATV tire I need to get off of this rim. It's from a KFX 450R. It's irrelevant, but an ATV tire that is stubborn and does not want to come off. I've tried most of the at-home usual remedies. So today we're going to be reviewing this Auto Body Now bead breaker tool. Stay tuned. Instruction manual. Wow, pretty heavy duty. So it looks like how this works is this foot would need to go between your tire and rim. This clamp right here will clamp onto your wheel, although it looks like it's going to scratch it up, so you might have to put like a piece of rubber or something to protect it. This tightens down against this to push it against your rim, and then you'll use this up here. If you can see, the little foot's pushing down. Supposedly that's supposed to push the bead away from the rim, so let's give this thing a shot and see how it works. Obviously the first thing you want to do is pull your valve core out and release all the air out of the tire. Looks like it's going to be kind of tough getting in there. Not sure how well this works without scratching up your wheels either. Okay, I'm going to use a piece of rubber. So I sort of got it sitting in the bead area a little bit. Alright, it looks like it's clamped down fairly well. Let's go ahead and give this a couple of turns. You can already see the foot pushing down. Not sure. Looks like it might be even slipping. Not quite getting the inner part of the bead. It's definitely slipping. Let me see if I can get another bite on it. Feels like it's going. Yeah, it just broke the bead. So it did actually break the bead. I think it's just a little bit something that you'd have to get kind of familiar with and make sure you set it in there correctly. I believe this said that you could use a impact wrench or something on it, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. A lot of this stuff feels like it's cast, and I have a feeling it probably wouldn't have long for this world if you started beating on it with an impact wrench. So as far as the tool itself, it does have some scuffs in the paint. I'm not terribly worried about it. Now here's my rim. I believe most of these scratches were already here. This is an aluminum rim, and I honestly don't see any damage from the tool, which is fantastic. I think probably if I didn't put this piece of hard rubber in there, I might have. Alright, let's go ahead and get the inside broken on this as well. Let's take a good look at the inside of the wheel. It's got a little bit of a scratch here, but nothing on the immediate edge or nothing on the inside. So we'll see if the tool scratches it up at all. Get that in there as well as I can. That piece of rubber. Start getting a little tension on this arm. I don't think they want you to crank up on that, just lightly hold. So one little tip I would say is to try to get this, when you first tighten it up, it almost wants to be on an angle like this. And what happens is the presser foot will actually rub down the tire and not push the bead off. So I think what I'm finding here is that keeping this unit perpendicular to the wheel, straight up and down, or even just slightly back, will actually help push against the bead itself and push it off of the rim. Definitely some tension while turning this. I would certainly suggest safety glasses and any other safety protection you feel like you need. Get some watery soap down in that bead. Well, it looks like it's breaking that bead. It broke this one as well. If you can see down inside there, it's definitely broken the bead past the lip. I think I'm probably going to have to just move it over here and just take another bite on it. There she is. It does scratch the outside of the rim just a little bit putting it in. Potentially you could put some tape or something over it, maybe protect that, but you're having trouble getting your bead to seat, get yourself a ratchet strap. Put that right in the middle of the tread. What we're going to do is snug that up. What that does is it pulls in on the middle and expands the outsides. Sometimes that will help you get your bead to seat. There she goes. So once it catches, release your strap in the middle. Air up your tire to pop your beads, just be careful. There she is. Valve stem back in, and then you're going to set it to 4 to 10 psi, whatever you feel comfortable with. I usually like a little higher in the front, so I'm going to go 8. So in conclusion, what are my thoughts about this? Well, clearly I couldn't have done this at home without this tool. I had too much trouble getting these beads off. I don't have a tire machine here, no plans on getting one. I could obviously take this wheel to a local auto shop and have them break the bead for me, but this seems like it actually works pretty good. It seems like it's holding up. Of course, these are small tires. I'm not doing anything super major, but it does work. And it's going to fulfill my purposes for sure. So, did not damage the wheel. I think it was more my fault that did scratches on the outside. So I'm pretty happy about that. I thought for sure it was going to bend or mar up the inside of the wheel. So overall conclusions, I'm happy with my purchase, and I think as long as you're not using impact guns or anything on this and taking proper precautions, it's going to work out good for you too. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. It really helps me out, and I love all your comments and feedback. Appreciate all of you tremendously. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.